guys, another food review for you today. It's a beautiful Saturday in Salou, and we have come today near the strip along Playa Levant, the main beach, and we found this little halal Korean place. It's called Familia Bear Chicken. Let's go take a look at the menu. As you can see, it is all halal. There is a halal certification as well, which is great. And they have got bibimbap, hot pots, ramen and rice. You've got wet ramen and a dry ramen, a rice bowl, lots of different chicken items, some snacks, and also chicken boxes, as well as your burgers. So we have ordered a rice with chicken, sweet and spicy, and also a soy and garlic. And we've also got a Korean corn dog coming. Let's see how that tastes. Okay, so our rice bowls have come. They look absolutely massive. This one is a soy garlic one, chicken with soy garlic, and this one is sweet chili, a spicy sweet chili. And we've got here some cucumber slices, some lettuce is topped with the chicken, crispy chicken. There's some sweet corn as well, and there's some rice underneath here. So let's just take a little look. Yep, got the rice there, see? It's got loaded with sauce as well. Let's take a little bite and see how that tastes. Bismillah.
Okay, enjoy.
That is actually really tasty. It's a very, very nice meal. Seems quite balanced as well. Let's try the soy garlic one. I like the spice on it. It is sweet chili, but it is a little bit on the spicy side as well. Yeah, the soy garlic one is really nice as well. Sorry, excuse my crunching on the microphone. All in all, it looks like a really balanced, healthy meal. I think this is going to keep us going for a good few hours. We can walk it off along the beach strip. So if you're looking for bear chicken, look out for the big fountain around Levant Beach. And then when you see the Taco Bell, keep walking down the strip and you will see it. Okay, so we've just finished up at Bear Chicken. We got our free rice bowls. And mixed reviews across the family. Personally, for me, I really like the sweet and spicy kind of chicken. The sauce actually penetrated all through the rice, which was really nice. My little bugbear was that the rice wasn't as hot as I thought it would have been, but the chicken was hot and was really, really crispy. They had salad-wise, there was lettuce, there was very finely shredded cucumber, and there was some sweet corn. What I probably would have liked would have been some carrots, maybe some pickled carrots. I think that would have added a nice flavour dimension, a different flavour dimension to the dish. But all in all, it was €9.90 for a bowl that was stacked. It was filled to the brim. I'd say, I'm good now for another few hours. So let me see what the family thought of their meals. Hubby, what was your take on the rice bowl?
It was alright. I just don't think that it didn't hit like a usual Korean meal usually does. So the rice was a bit cold. I expect my rice to be hot. The chicken had a few little bits of gristle in it. But the chicken was nice apart from that. The sauce was nice. The little cucumber salad was nice as well. Yeah, it was alright. It was alright. I had better though, but it was alright.
And let's go to my daughter. So how did you feel about your meal? Oh dear.
It was nice in terms of the flavour and stuff, but I'm someone who doesn't really like a lot of fat in their chicken, and this was made with chicken thigh, and I really don't like chicken thigh, so I couldn't really enjoy my meal properly or how I would have liked to. But other than that, it was nice, and the cucumber was nice and refreshing, but I wouldn't get it again, especially if it was that cut of meat.
So there you go, some mixed reviews across the thing. Rating, personally I would give it, I think, I'm not going to be too harsh, I'm going to say a 3.5 out of 5. I think if the chicken wasn't as maybe fatty, but that is obviously thigh fillet is a cheap cut. Most restaurants will use thigh fillet cut because it's, you know, like I said, it is a cheaper cut to, and when you're cooking in bulk like that, it's a lot more better to use, I guess. But I think taste wise, it was a 4. Because of the chicken, I think I'm just going to mark it down by half a mark, give 3.5 out of 5. What about Hubs? What are you giving it?
2.5.
2.5. Okay, and my daughter?
1.5.
Oh, okay. So if we average out that mark, we're probably looking at 3 out of 5, I think, on that. So it's Bear Chicken. I mean, obviously, come and check it out if you want to. If you like Korean food, you might think differently to us. They have a branch in Barcelona and also in Valencia. Obviously, the one we've gone to is in Tarragona. And don't forget to like, subscribe and comment, and we'll review another place shortly. Bye. Hi, back again for an update review on Familia Bear Chicken. We thought we were a little bit harsh on the last video, giving it a 3. So we thought, do you know what, it looked promising, let's give it another go. Okay, we gave it another go yesterday, and the review, we've put it back down to a 2 basically, so it's fared even lower than the first visit. So 2 out of 5. This is quite surprising because on TripAdvisor, on Google, it's coming up at like a 4, over 4 basically. I think it was a 4.5 and a 4.8. Reasons for our review to be marked down. So when we went yesterday, we ordered a variety of things. We ordered some fries, we ordered some little kind of like popcorn chicken, I believe it was. We ordered some boneless chicken pieces. What else? A corn dog and some teppoki. I think there was something else as well, but I can't remember exactly what it was. Now, first and foremost, we made sure yesterday that we asked for the menu to be halal again, as we did on the first visit. And on the first visit, we also ordered corn dog, and we also requested everything to be halal and double checked that it was halal. We were told that it was, including the corn dog. However, when we went yesterday, it was a different lady at the forefront of the store, and she advised us that the corn dogs are not halal, only the cheese one. So initial markdown on that, really, like, that's terrible. You know, we were given a corn dog on our first visit which was not halal, even after requesting it, even after being told it was. As a Muslim, obviously that's really bad for us. Obviously we didn't know. We went according with what they had told us and made ourselves very clear. So first markdown is because of that. I mean, I might even put it down to 1.5, to be honest with you. The corn dogs came, we ordered two cheese corn dogs with a picante sauce. The lady said that the picante sauce, which is a spicy sauce, was very spicy. I think she got that 100% right. It left a bit of a tingly feeling on the mouth and on the tongue. Now, my corn dog came and it was fine, gooey cheese on the outside. However, the middle was frozen. The cheese was solidly frozen, so I had to give it back. In their defense, they did make me another one without any complaints. They recognized that, yep, it hadn't been cooked for long enough or all the way through. So they did give another one. Now the chicken. The teppoki was fine, by the way. Don't think you can really go wrong with rice cakes. It came with a little sweet spicy sauce on it. The fries were average. They were crunchy. They were hot, definitely. Unseasoned, there was no salt on them whatsoever, and there was no salt sachets given with the meal either. We couldn't see any when we looked around the store. To be honest, we were in a little bit of a hurry, so we just left that and just put some sauce on it, on the chips, on the fries. The popcorn chicken, yeah, it was tiny little pieces of popcorn chicken, quite a generous portion. The chicken that they're using for this is thigh fillet. Boneless thigh fillet. So obviously a thigh fillet does have some fatty pieces in it, and I think I did mention this actually on the rice bowl as well. And I think it really depends on depends on the chicken you get, really. There was mixtures of nice tender chicken pieces. There was other pieces which were just like mouthfuls of fat. which wasn't a very pleasant experience. And for the boneless chicken, which I actually thought would be chicken breast, like in the UK when you get mini fillets or popcorn chicken, or if you get like boneless pieces of chicken, normally it is chicken breast. It's not thigh fillet. So I was expecting that. It didn't. The boneless pieces came. They were big, I'll give you that, and they were generously sauced. I asked for a honey mustard sauce and it was drizzled all throughout. But as I started to break open the chicken pieces, there was a lot of fat. It was like they had literally just not bothered to cut any of the fat off the thigh fillet and just like cut it in half, seasoned it, whacked it in the fryer. For me, I didn't like that. Some people like thigh fillet. Some people like the feeling of chewing on some of the fat. It's meant to, I think, melt away when you cook it. It didn't really melt away. It was that kind of chewy texture, that fatty texture when you kind of chew through it. So it wasn't a pleasant experience. And actually, even biting through a couple of the pieces, there was a little bit of hard bone, that maybe where they've cut the thigh fillet off the bone and left a little bit of the bone or the gristle or the hard kind of cartilage part of the chicken, which and that was definitely not a nice experience. I mean, I'm the kind of person that if I come across that in my meat, I will leave the whole portion. I will not eat the rest of it. It really puts me off. It's like gristle in a beef burger. Like if it's too gristly, I will leave that beef burger. I won't eat it. So with regards to obviously the corn dog mess up, the chicken being not great quality, the fries coming unseasoned, that's the rating. That's why we've given it a 2, but I would even sway upon a 1.5. I don't know how their rating is so high, and obviously I can't comment on other branches. They have got branches, like I said, in Barcelona and Valencia. Now whether those branches are better or they're using a different cut of meat, I don't know. But because the rice bowl seemed quite promising, we thought, yeah, you know what, let's give it another go. They must do something good. There must be something done really well. Maybe their ramen bowls are done well. I don't know. But Os Familia, if you're watching this, I would highly recommend that you convert to chicken breast pieces. And those can also be cooked so that the chicken is juicy, cooked through and juicy. You know, you don't have to use thigh fillet. I think it's all about your eating experience. When I used to cater, I would always make sure that for my customers, I was trimming off as much of the fat as possible to give them a pleasant eating experience. Obviously, fast food chains are probably not going to worry about that. But, you know, I think there are other chicken places that do take that into consideration and do use that. You know, worst case scenario, use a chicken mini fillet. It's not that deep. You know, chicken mini fillets are quite inexpensive and they're the right size. But yeah, that's our review. That's the updated review. I had higher hopes, but anyway, definitely won't be going back there. If thigh fillet is your thing, try it, give it a go, see what you think. But that's my honest review about the place. Yeah, was really quite put off yesterday. So yeah, Os Familios, you get a 1.5, bordering on a 2 out of 5, and really need to work on your staff and, you know, the halal menu, making things very visible and very clear so that all staff are in the know about everything. And I would look to change your chicken cut that you're using. Thank you for watching Amina Eats. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Take care. Bye.